Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And today, this is kind of a not so serious video, but it is an appeal to white Americans to please try to help the British save themselves. They don't know just how ridiculous they look when they say the most popular member of the British royal family, Kate Middleton, is in crisis, and they're obsessing over Meghan Markle. They don't know what Kate is, but they know every move that Meghan Markle makes. Somebody needs to tell them that this makes them look obsessed, jealous, envious, and angry over somebody who has done her best to get away from them. And this is a polite way of saying that what they're doing is crazy. Meghan Markle made a big mistake as far as many black Americans are concerned by marrying into that family. That is a family of colonizers and enslavers. So a lot of us are wondering, what did she think she was going to get from that? But what we're coming to realize is that it wasn't so much Meghan as it was Harry. Harry wanted out. He wanted out of that family. They keep trying to make themselves believe that he wants back in. But he wanted out because with William being the heir and Harry being the spare, it's Harry's job to take the weight off William. And if Harry was still over there, all that stuff that William is accused of doing now would be put somehow on Harry. And they're still trying to put it off on Meghan. So instead of focusing on the crisis that they have going over there, they're focused on what Meghan is doing over here. Meghan is in the United States. Meghan is an American citizen. She's not beholden to them. And they can't force Harry to go back over there because he knows the minute he gets back over there, all the shenanigans that they have been up to all the time, that Queen Elizabeth was keeping a lid on, all that stuff is being exposed. And William, as the heir to the throne, the crown prince, is supposed to look squeaky clean to the public. Any dirty thing that he does to anybody has to be covered up. And Harry is the fall guy. Things are crazier than they seem. But in all sincerity, I believe that the only people who can really advise the British at this point are Americans, white Americans, because they've been through all of this racial stuff and all of this political intrigue, and they know that the more you lie and cover things up, the worse they get. Now, white Americans know that better than anybody, and they could advise the British if the British weren't so arrogant. But the problem is, British people really think they're more sophisticated and better than white Americans. Now, they really do. They think they're culturally superior. Their language is superior. Their bloodlines are superior. They really think they're superior to white Americans. Forget about all the other Americans. They think they're superior to white Americans. But when it comes to dealing with BS, they are not superior to white Americans. And white Americans are the main people that are making fun of them right now because what they're doing doesn't make any sense. Well, let's look at some of the things that white Americans are saying about the British. So Megyn Kelly responding to the British who is saying that Kate should have her privacy and she didn't owe anybody any explanation for why she isn't being seen in the public. Megyn Kelly said if Kate Middleton didn't want public gossip, she could have remained a commoner. And that's a fact. You get in that royal family, you get what you get because they are about protecting themselves. Kate Middleton is looked upon as a commoner. And also, they're saying that William is sick of her family because they're broke and they're constantly begging for money. Now, some people think because William has a lot of money, his family has a lot of money, that he ought to be giving Kate Middleton's family money. Well, that has to be his decision, but that's what they're saying. Also, he wants to be rid of her because he's sick of her family. Juji says Kate Middleton was a willing participant when the victim was a mixed sister-in-law, meaning that Kate Middleton participated in the bullying of Meghan Markle. Now they want Meghan to feel sorry for her. Anna said, I would disappear too if my bald husband cheated on me with someone who looked exactly like me but donkeyer. So she's saying that whoever this woman is that William is cheating with looks more like a donkey than Kate Middleton. Woo, what a low blow. Salon Magazine says Meghan Markle isn't responsible for the Kate Middleton scandal, and she shouldn't have to be. And that's right. That has nothing to do with Meghan, even though they continue to drag Meghan into it. But it doesn't have anything to do with Meghan. So this is what a writer for the Daily Mail, which is a British tabloid that has been very hard on Meghan, this is what they had to say, especially about Americans making fun of the royal family and what's going on over there now. She says, this might come as a shock, but here in the UK, newspapers and broadcast media still treat the royal family with a significant degree of respect. A blue ribbon of deference and restraint, a cushion of comfort afforded to few others, colors all reporting on their activities. I don't know what that means. For the British royals and the British media, the rules of engagement are subtly different. In America, no such niceties exist. That's right. Call it like you see it. There is no demarcation between royalty and celebrity. And in America at the moment, the gauntlets are off. Lurid gossip has been published in U.S. newspapers based on nothing more than speculation. On popular chat shows, programs watched by millions, our royals have been discussed and openly mocked. That's true too. There has been much ridicule of the Mother's Day photograph taken of the Princess of Wales and gleeful mockery of the vast ongoing conspiracy regarding her lack of public appearances. The Washington Post published a Home Alone style cartoon of Prince William holding a cardboard cutout of his wife in front of a palace window. I didn't see that. So they are perturbed that Americans are not taking their royal family as seriously as they're taking them. They don't recall, I guess, that the Pilgrims and the Puritans left England in the first place because they were sick of that absolute monarchy and divine rights of kings. So no, they don't have the same sentiments toward the royal family as the people living in the UK do. And just to drive the point home, this is a cartoon drawn by somebody. Could be in the UK, could be in the US. But this picture is fairly hilarious of Kate Middleton with her 3 children with William in the window or somewhere back there. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So this is Chris Barron Smith says, American talk shows continue to mock Prince William and Kate Middleton as they become a global laughingstock. Well, it's nobody's fault but their own. They can't blame that on anybody else. Well, if they would handle this situation responsibly, I don't think people would be laughing at them. There's nothing wrong with a person having a medical condition. Kate Middleton could be having a physical, emotional, or mental situation. None of that would be funny. And I don't think people would make fun of it if they would handle it right, stop lying and trying to cover up things and thinking everybody is a fool. So that's where they're going wrong, by thinking everybody is a fool. And this is why I say they need to listen to some white Americans in the media or in politics to help them to know how to manage a crisis. Because they might be able to fool the people over there in the UK, but they can't fool everybody. And if they want to be a global institution, as they say they want to be, they want more presence in the United States. Well, all of this comedy and all of this mockery goes with the American press. They make fun of the presidents, the first ladies. They make fun of everybody in the United States. But the problem that they're having is trying to play people for a fool. Putting a photograph out there, somebody who has no experience doing what they're doing, and thinking that they can fool the whole world. That's where they're going wrong. So anyway, y'all, it's serious and it's not serious. It's serious that they keep dragging Meghan Markle, who has nothing to do with that crisis over there, into it. That's serious and it's wrong. But it's also funny because they think everybody's a fool, and they're making they look more like a fool than anybody trying to fool people into something that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, y'all, thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.